Now, another interesting feature that we can use in the migration process is the one to create missing codes. Let's have a look. So create missing codes, quite a simple feature, but a very efficient, a very effective one, is a feature that we can use to create codes that don't exist already in the system. So suppose that I'm importing a customer with a specific postcode that doesn't exist already in NAV, then you will see that by using the create missing code feature, the system can automatically create a new postcode. I have a payment term that doesn't already exist. Well, a new payment term can be created. I have a new payment method that doesn't exist. A new payment method can be created, and so on. So you can apply the create missing code feature for almost all the fields for which you know that when importing, we might have the risk that we import codes that we don't already have set up in the system. And again, with the create missing code feature, the system will automatically create these codes. Let's have a look. So here in the application, I will start again from my package. So I will go to customers. Let's take customers again as the example. And next I will go to fields. Now, create missing codes is very easy to do. You have to simply scroll down to the code that you want to create, or to the field for which you want to create missing codes. And then, for example, select the field. So let's have a look at an example. Let's take payment term. So I will use payment term, and if a payment term is included in the Excel that doesn't exist already in NAV, I would like the system to create missing codes. You see, so this is the only thing that you need to do. Click here on create, select here the create missing codes field, and then the system will create new payment terms when importing customers. So that's the way that we can set it up. So let me also provide an example of the create missing code feature. So here again, I've used my customer migration Excel file that I've created in the previous steps. And this is my third customer I would like to import. And in this case, I'm using a payment term that doesn't exist in NAV. 2M, for example, 2 months. So I've saved the file. So here in Microsoft Dynamics NAV, first of all, let's check the payment term table because we have some payment terms already set up. And you can see the payment terms that we already have, but you see 2M doesn't exist. So now when importing the data, so let me go to customer, there we go. I will go to Excel, import from Excel. I will select my customer migration and open it. And again, you will of course see that we have one package record. So let's have a look. So here I can see my Kronos EU customer that I have entered in Excel, and I will apply the data. Again, you will see that we don't have any errors, which means that the application is successful. And which also means that the system did something with the payment term that we don't already have set up in the system. So let's go and have a look. Payment terms. And now you can see indeed that 2M is created automatically. So that's what the create missing code feature will do. So if the code doesn't exist already in the system, it will automatically create the code in the specified table payment terms. But pay attention, and that's also why I've picked payment terms as an example, because we might now have a code 2M, but if we don't complete the payment term manually, this will of course do nothing in the system, because a payment term will only do something when we have a due date calculation. You see, so the create missing code is very interesting, but in a lot of cases, after that the system has created these missing codes automatically, you still might have to do some manual setup. And here in this case, in order to be able to use the payment method, I will have to enter the due date calculation, and you might want to enter a description, for example, to use on documents. You see, so that's a situation that you see here. The missing code is created automatically, but I have completed it with some manual setup.